So I'm going to do a song this time. It's a lot of songwriters write about my old hometown, and a lot of the famous people write about their old hometown. But where I grew up was in a small little town that had a castle built on the side of the river Blackwater down in County Waterford, and it had two cathedrals. But there's a lot of characters in the 1960s who I would have met. Well, some of them are all World War I veterans, and some had went and made their way in America and returned because their people before them had deceased and left them their little bit of land, and they'd come back and they'd tell stories about whaling. One man did, and he also worked and picked the cotton in the States. So he came back, but when he came back he started to drink a bit more. He had more money in his pension and all that. So the other particular individual, he thought he was John Wayne, because he used to ride up in the middle of the town on his horse. And there was a lady then, she had we lived beside the ball, there was a ball alley where you played handball, and the ball used to land on her roof, and she'd come out and she'd throw a bucket of water at us and we'd have to run off. So this is a song about all the type of characters I met in Lismore and Westwater growing up as a young fella in the 1960s. So my old hometown's not the same now. Since the days I went to school, some friends have gone to their new sky home. As you neighbours walk the streets, no new cars, no park on the main street, not like old ones long ago. Some shops have closed their welcome doors. Replace my mom and friend. This is a song about the four characters. There was Paddy the Gas and Jimmy Slop, Maggie Cooney and Johnny Poole. Some are World War veterans and storytellers, others sat on the old man's seat. The Angelus bell, it still rings out, chime is still the same, and old Jim Ross is long since gone, replaced by the castle looks down on more Blackwater as it's grown to far many a year. Terrorists come to see from far and near. Help the local economy. The chorus goes like this. There was Paddy the Gas and Jimmy Slop, Maggie Cooney and Johnny Poole. Some were World War veterans and storytellers, others sat on the old man's seat. My father worked in the farmer's co-op at the corner of the street. My mother raised all six of us from the days we started on our feet. Big Bill came riding into town in his big fine chestnut mare. John Wayne was up in the cinema. Sure, I thought they looked the same. There was Paddy the Gas and Jimmy Slop, Maggie Cooney and Johnny Poole. Some are World War veterans and storytellers, others sat on the old man's feet. Some friends of mine still contact me. I visit it now and then. I'll go back there at summer time, when I hope the weather will be fine. When what to say now. Since the days I went to school, some friends have gone to their new sky home. But I stand on the old man's seat. Listen to the chorus one more time. There was Paddy the Gas and Jimmy Slough, Maggie Cooney and Johnny Poole. Some are World War veterans and storytellers, but I sat on the old man's seat. Woo! But this is the last song of the night. Thanks very much. So as we get into the summer months, I wrote the song because all through the winter I've been sitting in the house with one television, one laptop, everything was just one of everything, one bed even. So I decided, I told the Mike I was getting out of the house, going away to the garden plot for the whole of the summer. This is a sort of the melody in this and will be kind of similar to the old style English folk ballad. Right, evening time is here at last, the winter nights are gone. It's time to get out the garden tools and bring the flowers along. Bright green appears above the side, the blossoms are on the trees. Little birds are in their nests as we lie fast asleep. You can have the television, you can have the only laptop, you can have the whole house yourself on the way to the garden done. Season is nearly over, the hurling has just begun. On the way off to a match in the park, I'll see you later on. Good meet up with friends of mine, games to wander along. I bring a few pound with me in case the things go wrong like this. You can have the television, you can have the only laptop, you can have the whole house yourself on the way to the garden block. Drive in the car, go down to Wednesday. Chance bring the fisher on, cast into the water deep. There may be some fish around, the trout or a salmon pot. Go home and have a barbecue and before we rest ourselves down. You can have the television, you can have the only laptop, you can have the whole house yourself away to the garden block. Each night the gates so close to live. I might take a walk down there, you never know who I might be. The tourists are walking around the streets, looking for Irish crack. It's lonely road and winter will come and might even get us some time. You can have the television, you can have the yellow laptop, you can have the whole house yourself and the way to the garden block. a true story as well, by the way. Thank you very much.